welcome to Fine Art class. We are going to examine art terminologies. What are terminologies? Terminologies are special words used in certain professions. You understand? For instance, when you say spatula, spatula is an art term. You understand? It's also used in home economics, especially when you want to fry all these flour products, puff puff, from buns, and so on and so forth. So special words like that are not used anyhow, especially except when you are talking about special topics. That is called terminologies. So we are going to look at 6 of them. The first one is model, the second one is oil color, the third one wash technique, the fourth one impasto, the fifth one spectrum, and the sixth one poster design. Now model is an essential ingredient or object parts of a live drawing class. Without a model there can be no live drawing class. So who is a model? A model is a person who pose for others to draw them, him or her. You understand? It can be a boy, it can be a girl, it can be a man, it can be a woman. Do you understand? That is model. Do you understand? And it's a must that you must have it. Do you understand? Nowadays, in those days, men will pose, but nowadays you can make use of pictures, you can make use of photographs. Do you understand? Instead, if you don't have the real person to pose before you, once the person takes his pictures, you can make use of that. Do you understand? That can serve as it. And when you now paint through pictures, it becomes what? It becomes portrait, portrait painting or portrait drawing. Then the second one is oil color. Do you understand? Then we have oil color. Colors come in various forms. There are some forms that comes in wax in wax. That is like crayon, colored pencil, and the likes. Wax. Do you understand? When you use it to paint, use it to cover a surface, it becomes what? Painting. Dry method of painting. When you make use of liquid paint to paint, then to cover a surface, it becomes what? Wet painting. And we have two of those liquid paint. We have the liquid paint that can be mixed with water, and we have liquid paint that can be mixed with oil. But we are not looking at water today, we are looking at oil. Now paint comes in various packages. We have tube, can be rubber tube, metal tube. Then we have plastic. Do you understand? Big one and small one. But today we want to look at tube, and we have various names of oil color like cobalt blue and sky blue, light blue. We have ultramarine blue, we have ivory black, titanium white, sorry. We have alizarin crimson, that is red. Then we have burnt sienna, that is brown, and so on and so forth. Then we have brands of oil paints. You understand? We have a brands of oil paints. Like we have different various toothpaste. We have close up, we have Oral-B, and we have different people that produces them. There's also oil paint. We have different brands. When we say brands are just put in place so that people will know that okay, this product was produced by this, that product was produced by this. You understand? All of them are oil color as it were. So we have various brands of oil paint. We have Winson, we have Newton, and we have Talents. You understand? Why it's not really common? Oil paint is not really common because it's very expensive. I think one tube now be like 2.5. So imagine when you buy 12. Do you understand? You discover they have spent a fortune trying to buy paint. But you can go for the other one that is always in container, other metal container or plastic container. Do you understand? That one is a bit cheaper. Then the third one is wash technique. This one requires much or plenty water mixed with little paint. You use it to cover its surface. You understand? It can be a big surface, a small surface. What you want to achieve is what? Light painting. And a very good example of wash technique is when you paint with what? Poster color, or you paint with water color. Don't forget you are going to make use of a brush. Do you understand? And we have oak brush, we have sable brush. Then the fourth one is what? Impasto. This is the application of thick paint to create a relief surface texture. I call it heavy painting because you don't have to mix, just pour it, collect it like that,
and paste. Do you understand? So the surface, after it must have dried, the surface is usually rough. It's not fine to many people. Art is fine, but it's relative at its way. What is fine to you might not be fine to me. But it's only an artist that we appreciate the work done in impasto. Ordinary people that are not artists may not really appreciate it because the surface look rough. At times it look raw, dirty as it were. Do you understand? Then the fifth one is spectrum. This is made of 7 colors, which is also the color of rainbow. Now the acronym of rainbow is rugby. R red, O orange, then Y, that is the yellow, then the green, the G is the green, the B is the blue, the I is the indigo, then the V is violet. Another name for indigo is also called violet. It's only that when you add more colors to indigo, it turns from indigo to violet and vice versa. Then the sixth one is poster design. It is an activity under graphic design where text and pictures are printed on design or done on pieces of paper. Now everything, the main reason for graphic design is to advertise, and you can do it in so many ways: on TV, on television, newspaper, magazines, jotter. Do you understand? But the one that is done on paper, the one printed text or pictures on paper, is called what? Poster design, and it is used to advertise or pass information to a group of people. For instance, you are selling groundnut now, you have a shop. Do you understand? You can just print on a piece of paper, you give it to people. Under it we have handbills, we have flyers and the likes. Do you understand? So I want to recap. Art terminologies, we examine 6 of amongst those art terminologies because there are so many. We examine 6. The first one we examined model. The second one we examined oil color. The third one we examined wash techniques. Then we examined impasto. We examined spectrum, and we examined poster design. And I said all these 6 are words, special words that are used in art. So when you are talking business or you are talking politics, you don't need to mention all those words because a lot of people might not really understand you as it were. It might even have a different meaning when checked in the dictionary. So we continue from there next time. Good day.